Hey Taurus, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your mid-month reading and energy check for May 2021. And we are calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. I'm also calling in Archangel Gabriel. And this is for anyone with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus placements. What is going on with you, Taurus? Mid-May. Here we go. All right. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. All right. So Taurus, the first thing that I'm noticing here is your big picture. And your big picture is talking about some energy that is, it's like coming and going energy, in and out energy. It's like a flash of energy and then it's gone. And then it comes back and then it's gone. This wants to come out too, right? And this is Emperor energy. We do have the Empress and the Emperor together. This is always an indication for me that there's some twin flame energy. This is really divine partnership type energy. And then we also have this past life. This is also altogether some twin flame energy. So when I'm clarifying this in and out energy here for the big picture and pulling the Emperor, this would most likely be the divine masculine energy that is kind of moving in and out of the relationship space. Well, we're going to clarify all of this. We're also going to ask a yes or no question at the end of this reading. So start thinking about what you want to ask, Taurus. But let's get a good, clear picture of what's going on with this sacred masculine energy. It's like I'm giving you all this time and attention, and then I am kind of pulling it away or taking my consciousness out of it, and then I'm putting it back in. So let's take a look here. Taurus, the next thing that I'm noticing is your higher self. Your higher self is talking about, this could be a married queen. This is the married queen when she is right side up, but she could be married and not acting married. This queen also, when they are, when they're challenged, when they're given some things that are making them feel not empressy, they have a really hard time trusting. So this queen energy or this intrinsic energy, it's like your higher self is talking about some kind of trust being broken or not being able to trust someone. And then your angels and guides are talking about this past life connection. There's some kind of past life, could be an old relationship also, that's keeping you in this place of not being able to trust. We'll get to the bottom of why this Emperor, whether this is you or your partner that you're thinking about, isn't, I would say it's just not fully engaged. Why is that? I almost get a feeling that there's something going on that they're not fully engaged because it's work related almost. But let's see what's going on here for us. So the next thing that I'm noticing is coming from this place of, okay, when this Emperor is engaged, they're very charismatic. They're also, it feels very sexual, Taurus. It feels like there's a lot of chemistry and a lot of energy being given to your sexual relationship or that layer of your relationship. So coming from that place of being very involved and very interested, I can see how then pulling back and pulling out of that energy would be upsetting. If this is you, Taurus, it could be triggering some trust issues for you, but let's see what's going on. So let's look at the heart of the situation. The heart of the situation, I love this card. It's the happiest card in the deck. This is about happiness and healing. It's about joy. It's a yes. And then it is crossed with this Two of Swords. what that makes me feel like is there's a lot of healing and happiness and wonderful energy here. And it's not being, somebody doesn't have havingness for it. Somebody does not have the ability to receive this joy and love for some reason. And it could be because they are triggered, or they're still working through past patterns that keep them from feeling safe. And so they don't open enough to receive that healing energy. They're afraid of it. They are defensive and they're not vulnerable. They're not being vulnerable in order to open to accept that joy and that happiness. So, happening now and into the near future, we have this Devil card. We're going to clarify all of this in just a minute. But this Devil card is talking about patterns and themes that don't serve. It's also talking about, it could be talking about obsessions. It can be talking about addictions. And this can be addictions to love. It could be addictions to, romance and love, but it can be addictions to sex, shopping, drinking, eating, anything of the sort. So, this is also a Capricorn card, and this could also be very work related. And I do get this feeling that this Emperor, this masculine energy, and just is distracted. I mean, it could be distracted by these other things, Taurus, these other obsessions, but could be distracted by work. And of course, you could be addicted to work, and this person can be a workaholic. So let's continue looking at this. The thing to let go of is this High Priestess reversed. So it's almost like saying you can be content in observing right now, just observing and not taking in any action. It's like release the idea to basically spill your guts. You don't have to. I even want to say address this right now. It's more like be in observing mode and see what transpires before you have a complete freak out. Just see what transpires here first. And this is the reluctance, or this is what there is resistance about. And it's like, I have resistance moving forward because this person is moving in and out of my life in this strange way, or they're not committing somehow, right? Actually, even the energy right now, it's like, here's this Empress energy, and this Empress energy is literally not committing to this back and forth energy. So if this Empress energy, this is the intrinsic divine feminine energy that's like, I'm not committing to this if this person's going to be in and out like this. In the past, it's like, we've worked on this. We've put this together. We've built this up. And now something's going on where the energy is being in there and then it's being pulled out. The trajectory is talking about a very tangible new beginning. It kind of even feels like there's something going on. Let's get to the bottom of this. There's something going on, but I don't even feel like it's what you think it is. I'm not seeing another person here. I feel like, Taurus, this is you or the person that you're dealing with, and it's just giving you more information about trust. And I even feel like this is you, Taurus. It's you saying, I don't trust this, what's going on here. But I feel like this is that Emperor energy. I don't feel like there's another person here. I feel like there's, oh, what I'm hearing is an institution. There's an institution energy. So this can be a government institution. It can be a corporate institution. Like it can be, a man-made institution of some kind that is creating distraction. It's on their mind. I can feel it on their mind. And it's even, I don't want to say worrisome, but it's definitely taking up a lot of their mental space. The advice here though, I will say this. This is the card to level up a commitment and it's reversed. But this is also saying, looking at it from different angles, looking at a situation, it's like creating your own form of whatever it is that you're doing this your way, not doing it by the books. So there's something, well, this is your advice. There's something for you that's like, you don't have to make this relationship look like what the collective says relationships need to look like. You do have lots of major arcana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. That's half the cards, basically, a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and clarify. Here is this offer for stability, this new offer for stability. So let's get to the bottom of this. Okay. The first thing I want to do is clarify this Knight of Wands and this Emperor. Knight of Wands reversed and this Emperor in the big picture. Yeah. Okay, both of these cards came out. This Emperor is having a lot of burdens, a lot of stress, a lot of strain, and it looks like it has to do with legacy. It looks like it has to do with money. I mean, this could also be group dynamics, family dynamics, but this also has to do with the legacy, what's going on with investments. And this Emperor is very worried about the money that's coming forward into the future and how that's being addressed or how that's being guided or how that's being grown. Let's take a look at this happening now and into the near future Devil card. What is going on with this obsessive energy? And I do feel like it's obsessive about like managing wealth or building wealth for the future. Wow, look at that. This is what this person is working on. They are working on that Ace of Pentacles to give you into the future. And, you know, this is either you or them, but whoever is pulling their energy out and putting it back in and pulling it out and putting it back in, they are distracted by wealth management. And this is what they're working on. And they're working on giving you this offer. This can be an offer of marriage. This can be a tangible offer of a house. It could be a car. It could be a relationship. Like this is anything of value and of worth. And that is what they're working on. And I feel like they're working on their money, working on their finances, and they're wanting to offer you and be a provider for you. So let's check out this Queen of Pentacles reversed. Why is this coming up in your higher self is talking about not being able to trust, not feeling like you can trust. And there's some cycle there that is coming full circle and coming to a close. So this cycle for you, I feel like Taurus is coming full circle and coming to a close. And let's look at this 6 of Cups. This is from possibly past lives, past life patterning. It can also be past life relationships. What's going on here? Yeah, and this is healing from those past relationships or past lives that have created those programs that are making you feel like you can't trust. You're wrapping it up. You have done a lot of healing work around that. And the very fact that the Empress is proper and the Emperor is upright as well, it tells me that nobody's trying to be sneaky monkey here. For whoever's energetic streamline I am picking up on, I'm not seeing another person involved. I'm seeing work involved, is what I'm seeing. I mean, this could be an obsession with money, that's for sure. There's definitely a distraction, but it's not another person. All right. I want to look at this High Priestess in reverse. This is release the idea that you've got to talk about all this stuff right now. This is about keeping things to yourself, just being in observing mode. This is also about trusting your intuition. Here's the Hierophant again. This is about leveling up the commitment, but this is leveling up the commitment to yourself, leveling up the commitment to recognizing your own intuition is spot on. I feel like for some of you that it's not even worrying about this, whether or not this is another person. I think you might very well know this person is very much engaged in business and work. I'm not sure if all of you know that they're doing something for you though. They're creating something for you. And I hope it's not a surprise party. I hope I didn't just tell you about your surprise party, but it is something that you find valuable as well. You find value in it. This is a gift, a present. It's a kind of a doozy of a present. It feels like a big present or a big to do. Let's take a look at this Chariot though. You're like, I'm not sure if I want to move forward with this. I'm scared to move forward given the secret. You're just being protective. You're having some conviction about this. You're being protective in your space. What I really want to know here is this heart of the situation. What's going on with being in incubation right now with allowing joy? So let's look at the Sun. Here's Judgment, reversed. This is about going backwards. It's like, as soon as I let my guard down in the past, I've been burned. So, yeah, and here is the High Priestess again. It's like I've been burned. I even feel like you were involved in a past situation where you maybe didn't even stand up for yourself or you didn't say anything. You might have just walked away silently. But you're like, I'm not going to fall for that again. I'm not going to do that again. But in this case, I got to say, Taurus, this is not the same. This is not the same. This is not the same experience, not the same relationship, not even the same circus. Let's take a look at this in the past, really putting in some effort to work on this. This relationship, right? There's some kind of, this would be like hope lost. It's like not being on the same page, working on being on the same page. I want to clarify that with a Lenormand also. Working on being on the same page. Tell me about that, Taurus. And this is about starting something new. So it's like, this is like starting something new, but it's also about having the same desires or the same goals. It's like we're trying to find things that we have in common, things that we both want and we both want to work on together. It's being on the same page about those things. Okay. So let's look at your current situation or your current energy in this situation. Somebody's not wanting to partner up, and it's this Empress energy, Taurus. Somebody's not wanting to perhaps trust or completely partner because of this in and out energy. They don't know if they can trust it. They're listening, they're watching, they're trying to get more information before they commit to a location. Wow. And right now, they're like, I'm not offering a cup with the information that I know. And this is what I want to know. What's the information that you know? What do you truly know about this situation? That there's a lot of love involved. You know you love this person. You know this person loves you too. You know that you've both been struck by Cupid. You know that. This is also like, you know what they say. You know what they tell you about being in love with you. And so I'm not offering my cup of love because why not, Taurus? Oh, wow. This could be a CEO of a company, this emperor. This person could have their own empire. This person could, be the boss man, the boss lady. But I'm not offering my cup of love because they're putting their finances and their securities before me. However, their love language is they're putting some stuff together for you, securities wise, for you. Let's look at that. Tell me about this amazing gift they are going to bestow upon you, Taurus. Wow, look at that. Here is the Ace of Cups reversed. in general, I would say this was not a card I would want to get, but for whatever reason, I am feeling like this is saying they're taking away your any kind of responsibility, like emotional responsibility, like upset. They're offering you something that feels like, first of all, it makes up for making you upset, which, is problematic. I'm giving you this so it should make up for any upset that I've caused. But what I'm also feeling is they're taking away any reason for you to feel burdened or stressed out by emotional disappointment. It's like they're offering you something or giving you something that takes away upset and sadness and disappointment. It's like they're making something up to you, or they're making sure that you'll never have to want for anything. That's what it feels like, Taurus. Yeah, they're making it so you never have to juggle anything. The weird thing is I'm hearing juggle wine, which I don't even know if that's for somebody and somebody knows what that means, but so you don't have to juggle wine. But this is so you never, this would be, hustling. This would be juggling, going back and forth, like multitasking. They're creating some kind of lifestyle for you, Taurus, so that you don't have to have one foot on one island and another foot on another, or in one world, be in two worlds at once. Wow. Let's take a look at all this energy coming from this place of passion. This is this passionate king. This is also a very entrepreneurial king. So there's passion for you for sure, but there's also a passion for this. Wow. I'm hearing lust for life, but passion for you, but also this, there's a passion for business here. I almost feel like they're saying it comes easy for them. I feel like, Taurus, you're feeling like you're being put second, that you're feeling like you're being, I'm hearing disgraced, but man, I feel like this is coming from your past and not this particular, it's not that they haven't done anything that, I mean, in and out energy is not really okay. There needs to be some balance there for sure. But I feel like a lot of this is being triggered for you because of past situations. I also want to say I'm tasting strawberries right now. I haven't had any strawberries today, but they're coming up. So for somebody, strawberries. And I want to know more about this, doing things your own way, very, very well, perhaps not leveling up the commitment at this time. Like, just, do what you're doing. Reflect on why this isn't okay so that you can have that conversation. But there's going to be some kind of offer here. Yeah, and here you are. This is also you. Look at that. So the King of Wands is here, and now your advice is to be the Queen of Wands. This is the counterpart to this king. Whatever that means for you, both of you find each other so attractive, and you're so connected, and physically connected, but spiritually connected. Also, like chemistry, chemically connected. And this is your advice. I feel like your advice is saying, know that you are this. Not only are you this, but you are the Empress. And this person sees you as the Empress or the Emperor, whichever one is you. But just, this is saying, recognize who you are in general, but recognize also who you are to this person. They're actually doing something for you. They're thinking about you. When you feel like their energy has pulled away, they're thinking about you, and they're even planning for the future with you. But yes, I get it. This can be problematic. This can be obsession. It's like they're obsessed with you and they're obsessed with work. All right. I want to pull a maybe Lenormand for this Emperor and this big picture and what they're doing and what's going on. This whole obsession take here, what's happening. They are trying to create the hearth for you. I feel like they're going to surprise you with a house or something. That would be amazing. And let's take a look at this heart of the situation that's really affecting you and your energy and how you're responding to this. You're like, there's more to the story here. You're right. They're keeping a secret, but the secret, yeah, here's the big epiphany. You're going to find out soon. I'm even hearing you'll know soon enough, like someone's telling you that. It's not like they're keeping secrets. It feels like the only reason they're keeping a secret is because they want to surprise you. They don't want you to worry. They're worried. They're totally worried, but they don't want you to worry. They don't want you to worry about money, and it's like they don't want you to worry about money ever again. They're trying to create this hearth for you. And I want to pull one of these for the trajectory. Yep, look at that. In the Lenormand, it's different tower than in tarot. But this is, somebody's trying to, I wouldn't even be surprised if they're like, you own part of my business with me now, or I want you to, like give you stock in the company, and it's like, this could literally be a house as well, like getting a house. But it is definitely, it's building something for the future, legacy. All right, I want to pull one more for this Queen of Wands in your advice, Taurus. Wow, get ready for commitment. Get ready for commitment. This is amazing. This could be an offer for marriage. This could be an engagement. Something big, Taurus. Something big. Be ready to know yourself so that you know what you are willing to commit to. All right. I want to pull, first of all, I want to pull some romance, because this definitely is about this Emperor and this Empress, this King of Wands and this Queen of Wands. So let's do that, Taurus. I want to find out what the Angel Oracle wants to say to you. Romance, Angel Romance Oracle. Archangel Gabriel, you deserve love. Here's also that bow and arrow that we were looking at earlier, that you've both been struck with. You deserve love. Ugh, passion, for sure, with the King and Queen of Wands. Definitely. One more of these, and then we will get to your yes or no question, Taurus. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Wow. I almost feel like you guys are buying an island and retreating away to it for a while. There's something going on, and it's huge, Taurus. You're going to have to tell me how this resonated with you. But first, we're asking the Angel Oracle for a yes or no question. So whatever your question is, yes or no, Archangel Gabriel, please give us a very clear yes or no. Get more information. You'll have it soon. Listen to your intuition. Unlikely. There you have it. I want to pull a clarifier for your question, Taurus. And here is, this is my celebration card. It's very much celebration, it's very much reconciliation type stuff, but it's reversed. So this, to me, when it's reversed, has something to do with like imbibing or over imbibing, overdoing it somehow. This could be a pregnancy card, but this would be a non-pregnancy. Right. If anybody's asking if this is a third party or if this is another person, For whoever this reading is for, this is not about another person or a third party, just saying. Okay. Thank you for being here with me, Taurus. And like and subscribe and let me know how this resonated with you. And I will see you in a couple of days. Bye, Taurus.